Hello my dear Leo, welcome to your reading. I thank you so much for joining me, Leo. If you're interested in booking me, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I do offer any and all types of readings, okay Leo? Sorry, I'm just, getting a lot for you right now. Let's begin, Leo, let's begin. So let me explain this reading to you and explain what's going on. So Leo, this is what I'm calling the hand of God, right? And this is for everyone's self-improvement in life in general. So this won't be for everybody. So what the hand of God is formless, right? But it helps everyone in a way that they need, and it provides us with exactly what we need in life. So I'm going to read to you what the hand of God provides us with, and you take what you need from that. It's either you're being provided with this right now, this is what is happening, or this is what you need, okay? So take it as it resonates. And with your answer of this in mind, keep it while I do your reading. Keep your answer while I do your reading. So the hand of God provides us with 1, healing, transformation, elevation, awakening, deliverance, as well as truth, okay, which comes in forms of revelations, okay? But so keep your answer in mind as to what the hand of God means to you right now, okay, as I do your reading. So let's begin. We're going to be taking a look at 2 major aspects of your life, okay, Leo? The first being, what do you need to work on in order to improve the quality of your life? Okay? A better life. A better life. So the 10 of Wands fell literally before I even, like as I was about to do your reading, okay? And I got this very, dude, there's this energy. What's going on, Leo? There you are, King of Wands. What are you doing? Ace of Cups. Dwelling. I feel like this is not your energy. The reason you are popping out is because these are the emotions of those around you, but it's completely related to you. 100%. Okay, Leo, so there are people, I feel like there are people whom you were once connected to, whom you truly felt were going to be there for longer than they actually were, and this could be for different reasons for everybody. But what I'm getting here is, I feel the need to tell you that you are not to blame for the decisions that others make, 1, and the choices as well, their choices. So if somebody chose to deceive you, wrong you, betray you, that is the decision and the choice that they made. That should never reflect you in any way. I feel like the people whom have wronged you have begun to see themselves differently because of their actions. So there is a sense of self-reflection going on, but it's karmically. It's for them to see who they really are and for them to work on it, okay? But that's karma for them because of their actions, and that has nothing to do with you. So it is not on you to carry anyone's burdens and emotional baggages because of what they chose to do and the decisions they made. I feel like, Leo, people, they expect so much from you. They expect you to not get upset when they do you wrong. They expect you to always just be understanding because you are an understanding person. They always expect you to just get it, But to a certain extent, Leo, you need to understand that the decisions that people make reflects who they are, okay? And if they do things against you, it reflects who they are and how they feel about you within. So do not stop giving people the benefit of the doubt all the time. See them for who they are so that they don't create unnecessary blockages or obstacles in your life with their own choices and decisions and actions, okay? So even if it's, no matter the history, Leo, no matter the bond, it's like, choose yourself, okay? Okay, the second one, the second aspect we're going to be taking a look at is dissected in two forms. The second one is, what goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance? What goals can be set in order to increase your current state of abundance? And I don't mean finances, okay? The abundance that I'm referring to is in two forms. The first form is the abundance of relationships, this being the people who are going to join you on your journey of life, and also the relationship you have with yourself, okay? We'll start with that. Let's start with that before we introduce the second aspect, okay? The second form of abundance. But let's start with the first one. What goals can be set in order for the current state of abundance in terms of your relationships, the relationship you have with yourself and others, okay, to increase? Okay, Knight of Cups, I'm being called to show you, okay? So, I'm hearing you give what you get, Leo. So, whatever you give into your relationships is what you'll reap of it. If you invest truth, clarity, you'll receive a form of longevity in the connection. It won't be a temporary connection, okay? It'll be prolonged. So, which is telling me that you might not be getting deep with those around you right now. Like, you might not be discussing certain matters with those around you because of how you feel. Maybe you feel like they shouldn't know this about you, or the last time you told somebody this, they deceived you, or they won't understand in the way you need them to. Whatever reason it is for you to withhold this depth in your relationships, it's creating this unnecessary blockage in a way of, if you give superficialness, you'll get it from others. And who wants to be in a superficial connection, right, Leo? But, you know, take upon your values within this regard. What do you want for yourself? Are you looking for longevity, or are you okay with temporary friends that keep coming and going and deceiving you? You know, you need to invest in your connections, Leo, in a way that you're giving to it what you're expecting to get out of it. So you need to be also more vocal in your ways, like express to those around you, okay? Go in depth with them, it's okay. And once they see you doing so, they'll do the same. Because Leo, I feel like those around you, they don't just, you know, all of a sudden want to go deep with you, because they know what type of person that you are. When you're not ready, you're not ready. And when you're not willing, you are not willing. No one can change your mind. But in order to improve the quality of your life and the relationship you have with yourself, and to build a better relationship with others, you need to pour in, you know, pour into those relationships, pour into those connections you have with people in a way that they need. You know, if you're in an intimate relationship, you have a partner, you need to pour in that emotional depth, that vulnerability. If you have a close connection, someone you're really close to, you really love and care about, you need to pour in that those personal details about, you know, things that have happened to you before, so that, you know, you guys share a bond. That's how a bond is created. And the bond lasts through the longevity if it's maintained, okay? If you are looking for something long-term, you need to maintain it, and it's nurtured every day. So don't put a lot of pressure on yourself to give so much to those around you. It needs to be an equal give and take at all times. And if it's not equal, You need to speak up about that, okay? Leo, I'm being called to tell you, you need to move on from the traumas of others and the traumas that others have caused you. Like, I'm not saying, you know, just get over it. No. Of course not. There could never be that. It's like you need to take the necessary steps to move on. Like, whenever you feel yourself holding back because of a certain trauma that just you thought about in that moment, or you just felt something when you were about to say something to somebody or do something, you got reminded of something of the past that hurt you. In those moments, understand that it's your trauma speaking, you know, and it shouldn't hold you back in any way. You should not allow it to, okay? I feel like you are building, I feel like what God is doing for you is building your emotional intelligence up, okay? Your emotional strength to be able to handle certain things and endure certain things. And I feel like that's what you need right now, because a lot has happened to you, Leo, and a lot you are still dealing with inside, which, you know, takes us right next to the second form of abundance that I will be looking at for you, the abundance of healing. What can you do in order to increase the amount of healing that is transpiring in your life right now? Leo, as everything else in life, it needs you to put in a certain amount of effort for it to be a success. If you want success, you need to put in the work. If you want anything to look its best, you need to put in the work in order for it to look its best. So, you know, meeting halfway, okay? So in this instance, meeting the hand of God halfway. What can you do on your side to increase the level of healing that is transpiring in your life, okay? Because everybody needs healing, and everybody is healing every single day. It's a process. And what can you do to increase that in the factors and aspects of your life that you need healing in? Okay, the High Priestess. Leo, I feel like, you know, before healing can occur, you need to understand what you need healing from. Trauma is trauma, but what actually made you traumatized? Something could have happened, but maybe that thing that happened is not what traumatized you, but how it happened. You know what I mean? So the specificity of it is important for you to realize where you stand in your healing process, what you really need healing from. And this takes introspection and looking within, going inside, internalizing your healing. And I feel like you need healing internally more than anything. Some of you could need a connection between you and somebody to be healed, okay? But nonetheless, healing happens in different ways, forms, and in different ways and aspects for everybody. So take it as you need it. But I feel like you, even in that connection, you want to be healed with somebody. You need to understand where you stand in it. What hurt you? Why did it hurt you? And how did it impact you moving forward? Okay? You need to understand your trauma so that your trauma doesn't doesn't become you. You know, certain people, they let their trauma get to their heart in such a way that they become bitter, miserable, cold-hearted, bad people. You know what I mean? Because they're not addressing it, and they don't actually know how they're feeling about it. They're just floating with it because it's too painful to address. But I mean, healing needs you to put in the effort. That's all. That's the whole point of shadow work. That's the whole point of, you know, looking at within. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be. That's why few do it. and people just prefer being miserable and just, you know, living a sad life than actually taking accountability for their life and having control of themselves and their role in things, you know. And I feel like, Leo, you need to establish where you stand, even if, you know, it's painful, but it's the whole point of healing, you know, Leo. That's the whole point of it. That will be all for you, okay? I really hope this helped and that this was of significance to you, Leo. If you're interested in booking me for a reading, you'll find my email listed in the description box below. I offer any and all types of readings, including one-on-one sessions with me, Leo. Okay, and I'm sending you nothing but love, comfort, healing, all things that you need. Okay, until next time.